All right, hey everybody, welcome back to episode 5 of Sikh Self-Defense. Sorry for the little break. I kind of got caught up in the World Cup, and I was gonna stream, what was that, Sunday night, but I watched Mexico-England instead, and it was a pretty good game, so. And I see there's been a super chat from Atomapon. I appreciate that. That's very, very generous of you. Okay, guys, let's get into this thing. So, I'll do a quick recap here. Santos, I hate to break it to you, it's not coming home. It'd be kind of cool if it was. I wouldn't hate that, but I wouldn't bet money on it either. Okay, so let's do a quick little recap because it's been a minute since we played here. We have 379 dev. It's pretty good. We are 90 years into the game. We're actually making money, so I feel like for one of my runs, things are going like too well, and we're about to just get totally kicked in the balls by the AI. But you know what? That's half the fun. Is how is it going to happen this time? So Econ's good. We have standing army of 17k. These are mercs, but we can actually drill them if I give them a leader, because we have gone full mercenary ideas. That's completed. Halfway through religious, just started defensive. Right now we're focusing admin, and we can't change that for 9 years. Otherwise, I probably would change that to dip, but that's okay. And I think our first order of business is deving colonialism. I know at the end of the last stream, we talked about deving this versus filling out ideas. And I think deving's the way to go, because so even though we can see colonialism here in like Egypt and the Levant, and it's Ajam is getting knowledge sharing, that's all well and good, but no one is going to offer it to us probably, because most of these guys hate our guts. Like, let's look at opinion. Where's opinion? Here it is. I mean, Bamani's kind of likes us. Actually, the Ottomans are at 53. I still don't think they would sell. Well, what I could see happening, if we don't dev it, I could see it spreading to like all our neighbors, and we're the last ones to the boat. And I don't really want to be the last one on the boat. Yeah, Bamani's is a little bit scary. I agree. And yeah, it's a oh man, the Ottomans. And what? Oh, they got Egypt. I was like, why is their subject development 257? It's right here. They got Egypt. They got that islet event thing where like if you hold Cairo for long enough, you get them like for free. It seems imbalanced, but it's the Ottomans, so I guess it's not supposed to be balanced. But yeah, technically, guys, that's an Ottoman border. This is an Ottoman islet on the border with us in Hormuz. So what could go wrong there? Okay, so I think now as far as deving colonialism, so currently our capital is in Multan. We're at 37 dev. That's pretty good. Now, there was some discussion about where do we want to dev it. Certainly not in our capital. It's too expensive. Now, we have several candidates. If we go to terrain, all these are farmland. And obviously you want to do farmland for the 5% boost. Now, we have a couple centers of trade, and those help because if you get them to level 2, I think it's a 5% discount on dev cost. If you get it to level 3, it's actually a 10% discount, which is even better. I think we're going to do it in Lahore. I think we're going to move our capital here. I think we're going to expand infrastructure. I think we're going to go from Market Town to World Trade Center, whatever the level 3. Yeah, I think for land province it's World Trade Center, and then for a sea province it's World Port. Because this gets us to minus 10% dev cost. And then before I forget, guys, I also want to run the dev cost. Is it the temple thing? This one. Right here. Basically, we're just trying to stack all the modifiers we can. And yeah, hopefully if we can get it fast enough, maybe we can sell to some people. Let's expand infrastructure here. Let's probably want to move our capital also. I think we probably do. Capital gives you a pretty good modifier. So we're at 52. Let's move the capital. 42. I like that. And we actually almost have enough gold to upgrade this thing. Okay, okay. I think that's a good plan. And then let's look at our armies. We might drill these guys. Our ruler is okay. Let's roll a general. Wow, that's the maneuver god. Honestly, that's not a bad general. 5-3-6-1. I'll take it. And let's drill. I think that's our first time drilling this game. Okay. Okay, let's unpause. Unpause and see what happens. We probably are going to get decked on, but when and by who is... we'll have to find out together. It's a mystery. And if we ever want to force a deck, we can just, like, fire the free company and then start, like, getting rid of infantry units, and eventually the AIs will get greedy and come after us. So I'm not afraid of, like, oh, you know, nothing's going to happen. No one's going to attack you. We also have the option of intervening in, like, third-party wars. Like, well, no, these guys hate our guts, so that's a bad example. Ajam is eating Fars, by the way, guys. Who he really should be eating is Mazandaran, because then he could form Persia, and we could have a Sunni Persia allied to the Ottomans on our western flank. And the Ottomans, guys, 200,000 troops, 1534. Very hard quantity. Plus Ottoman ideas. Okay. Our only hope is that the Ottomans wouldn't join, but they'll probably, like, rival us or something really troll. And then if they rival you, all bets are off. They will join wars across continents to get out a rival. Okay, why is Delhi? Is he in this war? Delhi is allied to Fars. Okay, so Delhi's going to go try to fight these guys. That's fine. Fine with us. Okay. Yep. Okay, looks like we have enough for Trade Center. Do we want to buy down inflation first? Let's buy it down once. Let's go World Trade Center here. We got dev down to 40 for a 25 dev province. And that gives us something here. Let's not click this until we've dev colonialism, because if we click it now, I don't think you get the colonialism ticks for this kind of dev. So we're going to wait on that. Okay. So just out of curiosity, if we dev and it's silk, that's actually a pretty nice trade good. We would get 4.3 colonials. Yeah, that's not bad. Okay, so let's start doing it. And that is already 39%. And actually, we should have expanded infrastructure at 30. We'll do that when we get to 50 admin. Oh, peace deal between somebody here. Hormuz, okay. Once our missionary is done in Hormuz, I want to put a fort here. This is a pretty troll fort. Some of this stuff is counterintuitive. Like, if you didn't know the game, you might think, like, oh, getting the dev here should... Well, if you're new to the game, you probably don't even totally understand this system and how dev clicks feed into this. But I would say even if you're an intermediate player, you might see this and think you're getting colonialism progress, and you are not. Yeah, Fars could be getting exiled to Oman. Yes, entirely possible. Guys, we also have a pretty cool mission here to dev this province up to Oh, guys, all that messing around, and I forgot to do the most obvious one of all. Nice. Let's dev this thing up to 20. And then we can do... let's see. Well, do we want to wait on that? Do we want to try to get like a free level 3 monument here? We might. I think we do. Okay, so we're going to wait on that one also. Whenever you see these missions that increase the Great Project rank, you're kind of better off waiting because, you know, they get more and more expensive as you go. You might as well get the most expensive one out of it. So we will wait on that. Wait, does that move our capital? Did I misread that? It says capital of Doaba renamed. I think that's just saying... I don't think that's going to move our nation's capital, will it? Unless I'm misreading that. I think we keep our national capital. Okay, let's... I feel like we got a dev everywhere. Okay, you get 2 dev, and then you're getting a castle. Okay. And we need to do infrastructure here before I forget. Okay. Yeah, I know, Bookworm. For me, this economy is like... in our Theodoro run, like, were we ever at plus 30, let alone at 1535? Okay, nobility, estate, loyalty, tax modifier. That's a lot of money. I think we just do this one, and they'll be unhappy with us briefly. This guy is... Oh, okay. So some people were asking, like, can you do peaceful vassalization to eat some of the OPMs on your border? And I think the answer is no, and it's not going to be that much of a problem because these OPMs are going to get eaten. So right here, Angra is about to be eaten, and this guy's probably not long for this world either. So... yeah, no, India has good provinces, guys. The trade goods, and really, I mean, half our stuff is here in, like, Baluchistan, and these trade goods are not so good. But here in, like, Northwest India, look at this, guys. It's, like, silk, cloth, copper. I mean, you got some livestock here in the middle. But honestly, having some livestock for soldiers' households and manpower is not that bad. You got tons of cotton, like, gold here in Mawar. Like, look at this. I mean... Indian trade goods are really good. So this this trade good map here, and well, we can't see like the Crimea, Ukraine area, but trust me, guys, it's night and day. And then also just the nodes. Lahore's a much better node than Crimea. It's not even close. So yeah, I'm banking mill because I don't want to be caught unprepared by someone who goes like mill 11 on us, like Bamani's, even though like all these guys are mill 11. So right now I'm just sitting on it. Now the better move even than mill 11, mill 11's pretty good, but so is 15% morale. So I'm just keeping our options open with that. But if we get like close to getting the institution, we could dump a bit into here. It's just, I think it's too early to do that now. I don't know. I'm always more cautious with mill mana because that's the one tech, you know, if you fall behind in these techs, not the end of the world. Now, with the exception of if you're way behind in Diplo tech, you might not win at sea. But I mean, wars usually aren't won and lost at sea in this game with a few exceptions. And then admin tech, if you're behind in admin tech, it's really like, you know, nobody cares. But Miltech, being behind in Miltech can be a death sentence. So, Okay, let's go deal with those rebels. Stop drilling. Yep, okay. Shocking development. Rue discovers the Indus River Valley is richer than the Ukrainian steppe. Yeah, fair enough. I mean, it is fairly obvious, but all right, let's force these guys out. 21k rebels. Oh, we got a 3-star, guys. I like the look of that. And actually, that's a nice trait. All right, guys, check this out. I'm gonna take this now, just to show you guys something. Oh, actually, that manpower is nice too. With that, well, actually, so having the general, it's this general has it. I'm not sure that this actually shows up here, but it doesn't matter, guys. Look at this. We're approaching, what are we, like 0.8 morale up on the next guy, who happens to be in our area because of course he is. But it's actually better than this because, yeah, this one doesn't show up in like the ledger. So, okay, let's get these guys back to drilling. And we're going to do something with our 200 gold. What are we going to do? I don't even remember. We can do some more deving here. We are already halfway. Keithan's in high places. Do we like this admin guy? Production efficiency. Ooh, can we get an inflation guy? If we get an inflation guy, we can go for radical reforms. Let's let him go. I might actually roll for radical reforms. We're rich enough, I don't mind rolling for stuff. And there's that guy eating just like we thought he would be. Okay, let's fire the prestige guy. Transox, embargo, yeah, whatever. They've already tried attacking us. Missionary strength, we don't need. Let's see, let's fire both of these guys. This guy's back, even though I like production efficiency. Actually, guys, I'll be right back. I gotta get my toddler. I might try to play. She's yelling for me in her crib, so hang on, guys. Okay, sorry about that, guys. One-year-old lifestyle. But she's not in my lap, so I might have to go help with her, put her back in a little bit. Okay, so anyways, let's keep rolling. Okay, Delhi is... Okay, they're getting occupied by a Jam here. Now, normally you would be able to like take advantage of this by like decking on them, like, well, not in this case. We have a truce and they're allied to, actually Bengal's not that scary. Yeah, Bengal's not that scary. So if we didn't have a truce, you could deck on them, but you guys know the rules with this game. That's not happening. So okay, and they just pillaged Delhi, and which is unfortunate for us because we want to get Delhi, but it is what it is. They annulled with Fars, so okay. Delhi is probably not going to attack us again this game. They're probably going to get eaten by somebody else, and then whoever eats them might attack us. Okay, we're rolling for inflation, guys, so we're going to keep doing that. Okay, why does Fars change their capital like 3 times? It's so weird how the peace deals do that, where it like changes it to a province, and then I think that province also got handed over, so it changes, like the logic on that is funky. Guys, they weren't totally exiled from Persia, but they were pretty much exiled from Persia. They kept 1 province here. Also, Jaunpur with this 1 ridiculous province, but whatever. I think we're going to be... These guys might be next. I mean, that's our strong... Well, Ajam's up to 46k. I was going to say Jaunpur's our strongest neighbor on 50k, but Ajam is close with 46. You know, this could be nasty. If Jaunpur decks with, like, a bunch of his buddies with... these guys aren't that scary. They have 21, but these guys have 36. And these guys have 30. That's 100 and 150k between him and his buddies, and they would probably all join. Sorry, had to pop out again. Okay. Question about this province. Has Jaunpur cored it? Good question. They have. I guess that's within coring range. How did they core that? No, they annexed. It was a subject that they annexed, so you get those cores regardless. You don't have to meet the coring range restrictions. Because I was going to say, they have no coastline over here in the Ganges. But it's when you annex a subject, you get the cores irrelevant. Yeah, Bamani's is on 105, guys. But the funny thing is their Diplo is not as good. So, like, they're allied to Mewar and Bengal, but these guys are kind of weaker Indian powers. So there's definitely going to be, like, a India showdown, which we may or may not be invited to that party, but the winner is going to invite us to the party eventually. One way or another, but... Okay, let's keep rolling. Surely we'll get him. Anytime now, there he is. Okay. Perfect. Ajam rivaled us, whatever. My 1-year-old is saying meow. I don't even know where she's seen cats. There's like no cats in sight. Oh, here we go. Okay, so it's Transox. Wait, they're not going to 1v1 us. Surely. Surely they're not going to 1v1 us. Who could they call? Guys, I think they manned up for a straight up 1v1. I mean, these guys, is he going to call OPM Mushasha or Mazandaran with 13k? And look, they're ready to go. Look at these guys on the border. What a mistake. He's not even on Tech 11. Oh, buddy, what are you doing? Okay, so it looks like we're expanding to our north, guys. Now, the problem here is if we, like, envelop Afghanistan, nobody's going to eat them. And then we really don't have a good way into Afghanistan unless we get lucky with, like, you know, they get called as an ally against us. But, look, they have no allies. So, like, we might actually want to leave Ajam, like, a path I know it sounds weird to do it like that, but like I think in this war, I think we just take a chunk up here and maybe like humiliate. I think we will humiliate chunk. But let's not get ahead of ourselves. I think, do we want more cannons? I think maybe we do. Let's go down here, here, and then let's get a second merc stack. Even though I legitimately think we can win the war with these guys, it'll be easier if we get another, well, that's kind of a lot. I mean, we can afford it. What is that, 19? That's a little bit over force limit, but not massively so. Oh, these guys are on tech 11. Let's get like these guys. And a beast general. Yeah, let's get these guys. And then I think we're going to hire... Let's put defensive edict up in the north. It's hardy up. Okay. What's the war goal? Reconquest of Farah. Oh, that's over here. That's a little bit unfortunate because we don't have forts in the west. Okay. That's fine. We're totally fine here. Alright, I'm going to go up to... how many cannons do we want for sieges, guys? What's the rule? Is it 5 per fort level to get max bonus? 10 seems overkill, but honestly, we could probably afford it. Let's do 10. Yeah, 5 per fort level. Okay. And then, just because we're at war, guys, I don't see any reason... Oh, the only reason would be if we need the admin for coring, but... Okay. Okay. So... This part in the west, not having forts here is kind of a bummer. I almost... This is the ideal fort location, is here in Gore. I wonder if I should have taken this from Afghanistan and done a different peace deal. Too late. Too late for that. Because he's going to get the war goal easy peasy, but we can just swing west when we counterattack, so it's all good. Also, how has Kabul already got a breach? Did he barrage this or something? He must have barraged that immediately. Okay, if we have to go up there without the extra cannons, that's fine. That's not a huge deal. Now, to be fair, I also love spamming barrage, so I can't criticize the AI on that one. Okay, so all right, we're set. So this is going to be group 3. Let's go. Let's go to the east. Yes. My 1-year-old loves to say the word Bosch. It's kind of strange. But if you hear random Bosches, that's her. Yeah, let's actually check his morale because it is... So if he wasn't fighting us guys, this wouldn't be bad. He, worldwide, they have the 4th highest morale in the world, ahead of the Ottomans by just a tick, by just 0.01. Now, the bad news for them is they're not fighting the rest of the world. They're fighting the Punjabi Space Marines. And let me show you how that's going to go for them. Actually, who's our mill advisor? Fort defense. Let's get the level 2 discipline, guys, just to add to the beatdown. Oman is taking their horse back here. That's funny. Okay, so now on paper, guys, on paper it's a beatdown, and I think the actual result's going to be even worse. This is probably a stack wipe. I'd be shocked if this wasn't. We would have to roll like straight zeros. Okay, we're like a day into the battle, and look at his morale. He's already getting just totally chunked. So let's play this. Yeah. Yeah. That's what I thought was going to happen. Now, he declared this war, not us, guys. Keep that in mind before you feel bad for Transox. He asked for this. How'd they take BAM so fast? I guess no Citadel, no Defensive Edict, because I didn't even realize they went that far to the west. Okay, whatever. We'll get it back. And let's do spy network stuff. Noble family requests aid. You know what? I don't want to pay the admin, so yeah, you can have the aid. That's fine. Let's do a spy, and then we'll do counter-espionage on him too, just for fun. Yeah, he's got a pretty good general there, guys. He's got a 5-5-3-1, but I mean, we've got good generals too. We've got a 5-3-6-1. We've got a 4-4-5-2. Yeah, I realize most of our pips are in maneuver, but honestly, we have decent generals. I can't complain. Okay, is he actually going to go for this? He is. He's taking a river crossing. This is just dry lands. So he's just taking, or desert. That's desert, right? Yeah, yeah. He's taking a river crossing penalty to go into this. And we're going to get here before him. Well, actually, no, we're 1 day behind, but this is not a good battle. He should still cancel this, but he won't. It's the AI. Here we go. Here we go. Remember, this is a war he started. This is a battle he took. Brilliant, brilliant stuff. And we could also go Tech 11 here at any time, which maybe we should to make this... If we had gone Tech 11, we probably do get a stack wipe there. How close is Lahore to this thing? 63. How much am I getting with each click? I think I wait. I don't think we have to rush Tech 11. I'd rather not pay the penalty if we don't have to. And guys, look at how cheap this thing is. It's only 613 with the age penalty, because look at all our bonuses. You know, that's with a 50% penalty. It's basically at base cost. Once we get rid of that, it's gonna be super cheap. So let's where are these guys going? Okay, so we can cut these guys off. Let's do this. Do we have a long-term plan, or are we still winging it? Do I look like the kind of guy with the plan? Brown Owl, we are still winging it. We've been winging it since day one. Our long-term plan, I should have blocked them off over here too. I don't know what I'm doing in the west. I'm like ignoring this. Let's get an admiral too, just for fun. We could have blocked him here. Short-term plan is to dev colonialism in Lahore and embrace colonialism. Well, and the even shorter-term plan is to beat the brakes off Transox. So, okay. Let's see. Do we want to take the terrain penalty? Yeah, we'll take it. Let's see if he takes this fight. We can still win into the terrain penalty, but actually we can take this really fast, I think. Yeah, why are they sieging so fast? Why does he have 23% siege ability, guys? Engineer Corps, he went offensive, right? Yeah, well, good for him. Good for him, but you guys are about to get trapped here. These guys, they have no way out. Once we take the BAM fort, these guys are screwed. Unless he has mill access through a John, which he doesn't. Are you talking? That's a good point. With a 6, well, this isn't the 6 maneuver general. This is a 2 maneuver general, but yeah, that's a good point. I'm not sure if we would have the penalty or not. Okay, 57, we're not getting the 57. Okay. Here, we'll definitely get the 71. Famous last words. Let's just already move in and overstack. Surely, guys. Let's do 1, 2, 89% to colonialism. Oh. Okay, guys, he ended up not needing this one. I guess he got enough provinces elsewhere. Here it is. Here it is, Sunni Persia. Now, this could change because forming Persia unlocks the branching missions on the right, and I don't know what the AI is weighted to do as far as the branching missions. But theoretically, he could go Shia or Zoro from the missions. Now, if he goes Zoro, guys, that'd be awesome, because AI Zoro Persia, you don't see that often. But the bad news is, regardless of what he goes, we're probably going to fight. So, but it's still cool. And guys, we didn't get the 71% tick, so now we're taking massive attrition here. 85. You got to hit the 85. Okay. All right, and now we start wrecking stacks. All right, so these guys are dead men. Nowhere to go. Free stab. They're running. They're trying to go to Hormuz. No touching, please. Even if they get out, they have nowhere to go. Like so. Okay. Let's detach these guys and let's take Hormuz back real quick. And we're gonna touch that. Okay, we are super close over here. Is this one? Yes, that's included in the defensive edict. And this one. Colonialism has appeared in Lahore. Perfect. That means we can turn this off. Actually, we're going to switch to advancement. Okay. Okay, so far so good. And there's Hormuz. Perfect. Let's dock the ships over here and head east. Now these are dry land, right? Desert. So these guys are toast too. Right now, it's a 12k to 46k, and it's only going to get worse. Yeah, let's check morale again. Persia he's got maintenance down. If his maintenance was up, guys, he would be up with us. He would be at like 5.3. That's a little bit scary, guys. As many morale bonuses as we've stacked, he's like within striking. He's basically 0.2 away. That's all right. It's all part of the challenge. All good fun. No, we're not a theocracy yet. We're still a monarchy. Now, if we go theocracy, are you sure we lose these? Because I kind of like these. These first two reforms are pretty cool. Okay, let's clean these guys up down here. He's rolling zeros anyways, but it doesn't matter. He has nowhere to go. This was pretty well thought out and well executed war here. The Transox Mill Advisor last name must be Hegseth, guys. Too soon? Too soon for the Hegseth jokes? Never on this channel. Okay, you did test the reforms and you lose them. Okay, that's a bummer. Maybe we rethink it then. because I like those reforms. So we'll have to think about that. Yes, I'm gonna. All right, we got an age ability here. So this is basically a prestige printing machine, but this one's even better. Okay. They're running. They yeah. Good luck with that, Mazandaran. You rival those guys. It's always funny to me. I think the windows for rivalry are just a little bit too wide in this game, where you have a 3-province nation rivaling this. I mean, what does Persia have? Like 10 times the provinces? Okay. Okay, we should probably go get the Wargold back. It looks like we've kind of kicked them out here in the north. So let's go take the Wargold and take Herat. Oh, yeah, I guess we're taking a fight here. Did we just... Yeah, we walked into mountains. It's fine. He's screwed anyways. Yeah, okay. I thought he was going to get out of there, but it doesn't even matter. Unique reforms are fun. Yeah, I'm kind of tempted to agree. Even though there's some fun stuff you can do with Theocracy. Who's losing? Free Company? Okay. After this war, we'll cut them loose. Yeah, there is a unique one, and it's kind of a cool one, too. It's too bad you kind of have to choose which cool unique reforms you want. You want the 2 monarchy ones or the 1 theocracy one? And then I guess the abolish the caste. I think all Sikh government types get this, if I'm not mistaken. And this one's really good too. The reforms are better than I remember. I think it's been so long since I did this. I don't think they had like. Do you guys know when these Sikh reforms got added? Like what patch or year that was? Okay, there's Herat. Should we base race him on Merv or walk back? We'll probably walk back. Okay, yeah. Like, questions about what we're doing in this war? I'll show you the plan. So it's gonna be humiliate and probably a chunk. What do we... I kind of want to get this, so I don't think we can totally box out Persia, which is funky. Is this... That's a desert fort. That's not my favorite, but you also start running into terrain up here where you stop getting mountains. You know, if you go far enough into like this Central Asia area, here we'll go simple terrain. You know, these are your mountains, this kind of like brownish. Well, you start getting up into terrain here where beggars can't be choosers a little bit. So, do we want the fort in Merv? Maybe. So, like that's 50 AE with that deal right there. And then on top of that, we could take like money or something. Money to work on that monument. You pretending to sleep? You're so silly. Okay, so our first guru passed away. We did pick a little perk thing from him, so fair enough. Now we're on to Guru Angad. And now this guy, you can take tech cost, guru loyalty, or army professionalism. I think I might take army professionalism. Tech cost is nice. Guru loyalty we don't need. These guys already are equilibriums at 77. So we really don't need that. But having some ticking army professionalism, I think I can get behind that. So we're going to take that. Wrestling Akara, whatever that is. It sounds cool. I don't know what it is. Somebody can Google that. Let me know in the chat. You think Afghanistan would buy anything off us, though? Because, I mean, they're only minus 45. Maybe they would. Only thing that sucks about selling provinces is you still take the AE hit, and then you give it away. So, to take it back, you kind of double up the AE. But, yeah, that's true. You're trying to bait Transox into killing him. Yeah, that's true. So you're saying box out Persia and then bait Transox? I've heard crazier plans. I've definitely heard crazier plans. And that would give us a fort is sort of sealing up the western border. Return core does okay, so like this one. That's more dev than I'd probably want to give up. Why are these so dev'd up? I mean, at 14, I was expecting less. Or you're saying force return core in the peace deal. Like, so if we took this, and then... Now, if you force return core in the peace deal, though, does Transox lose their core? Let's run through this. So let's say Maymana here. Maymana. Do they lose their core in a return core peace deal? I'm thinking yes, but I wouldn't. You lose it if it's not their primary culture, and Afghan would not be. These guys, their primary culture is, I think, is it Uzbek? Yes, it's Uzbek. Yeah, you're so talkative, sweetie. You're so talkative. You're talking to more people than you know, sweetie. I don't know, that is an interesting idea. I don't hate that idea. What are the other Afghani cores we could force out? Basically all this. They probably do want to eat him anyways. I'm surprised he didn't. I think he just didn't have a claim yet. Now, if I sell the province, that would not get rid of the Transox core. So yeah, I don't know. That's a good question. Let's think about it. While we're thinking about it, we can just smash these guys on the fort here. These guys shouldn't be here. This is one of those rare cases where the AI's instinct to walk the reinforcing army away is a good call, because these guys are dead men. There was no saving that. 12k would not have saved that. Okay, I think we go for this fort next. Stage our guys a little bit. This is... my 1-year-old just goes, no. Oh, you're silly, sweetie. Okay. You know, the funny thing about Very Hard is I feel like you smash stacks and then they just, like, come back. Like, he's still on 40k and we've stack wiped. I mean, we've taken out 71k, including, I think, what, 2 stack wipes? or 3. There was, yeah, 3, because we had that opening stack wipe up here in like Afghani territory, and then we had the 2 trapped armies down here in Baluchi territory. So 3 stack wipes. He's still on 37k, which is exactly what we're at. Yeah, get ready for more of this, guys. Where we're going with the Punjabi Space Marines, we haven't even unlocked like our discipline, the cav combat ability. We haven't finished defensive. Yeah, it's these guys are no joke. Okay, let's go for this fort. Yeah, let's do this fort. Attrition wise, yeah, half our deaths are from attrition. So in terms of actual combat, so forget attrition, it's 16 to 55. Okay. Because I'm bad at managing attrition. You guys know that. My war micro is not that good. Especially the I would say the further into the game you go, the worse it gets. I would say it starts at like mediocre, and then by the late game, it's just like abysmal. Because it doesn't have to be good. You know, once you start getting like quality advantages, you don't have to micro that well. But I'm impressed this guy just straight up 1v1'd us. I did not think that would happen. Okay, he's got Afghan separatists over here. Okay, yeah, don't sit here because it's annoying when you sit here. Get out of that province, and then we can... Yeah, that's true. Once you have enough... not only manpower in the bank, but manpower recovery. You know, if you're recovering like 5k a month, which is not that hard to get to with like stacking some modifiers and late game buildings and stuff like that, attrition like kind of stops mattering. All right, another beatdown. Okay. Is this gonna mess up main, guys? The earthquake? Lose 20 mandate, 9 dev, bunch of devastation. He's got some loans. Are we gonna fight main this game? Yeah, we'll take that fight. I'm not sure if we will. Could happen. Another stack wipe, guys. Ottomans... Wait, is Mazandaran finally going down here? Oh, it's a Heisen... What war is this? Oh, QQ. Okay. Ottomans going into QQ. Shia Persia, guys. Shia Persia. He did it. It's not Zoro, but he did it. That means even more morale for him. There you go, 5.3.
Bye.
Also, Persia could get sucked into a war against the Ottomans with this dumb AQ alliance. I have to think AQ... I mean, look at these allies. AQ is a dead man walking. Guys, oh no. So, you guys seeing this number? Ottoman troops in the field in 1540? 327,000? Oh boy. No one is stopping this guy. And he's allied to France, guys. Look at the first alliance. He's got the French alliance. Oh no. Guys, don't worry. It's not like we border him. Surely we wouldn't border him already in 1540 with his Egyptian eyelet. Oh man. Okay. Anyways, let's Let's keep pushing in here.
Push.
You guys can detach again. Okay, good place to train a cannon stack, buddy.
Bye. Bye. Push.
Delhi keeps spying on us, but I don't know what they think they're gonna do. I mean, if they deck us, more power to them, I guess. I don't think the Ottomans would honor a straight up call to arms just because the distance to capital is so large. Unless they rival us. They rivaled England. Look at the Ottomans' rivals. Austria, Spain, England. Hey, what are you doing, sweetie? What are you doing to your thing? Your arm's supposed to go through here. Push, push. Can you keep your arms like that? She's got these like sleep sacks on, which it's kind of like a bag with holes in it for your arms, and she's doing crazy stuff to it. Okay. Persian idea groups, good question. Religious, offensive espionage. I actually like that combo. That's if you're going Shia or Zorro, I have no problem with any of those three. England, I think they have a strong subject. We can't see. Yeah, we can't see half these guys. But guys, like, what happened in Eastern Europe? Did somebody get like a Russia PU? Because so Russia's not even on the list, and Poland only has 527 and no subjects. So either they took the local noble or the union was broken. So Poland is on their own with 527, and then no Russia on this list. So is Russia in a union with somebody? Like, is there a Spanish-Russian union or an English-Russian union? I think it's gotta be. I don't think Austria got it. Austria probably got like Bohemia or Hungary or something. But I'm pretty sure somebody got Russia in a union. It'll be interesting when we see a little bit more of Europe. It could still be Muscovy. Yeah, it could be Muscovy still. Should we go deal with these rebels? I hate dealing with AI rebels, but this is going to be our fort. So I think we will. Guess that's fair play for all the times the AI's dealt with our rebels. Yeah, I mean, you'd think Austria would be having a bad time, but I mean, if they can integrate their other subject, 700 dev, I mean, they might be okay. We don't know the Ottoman borders. I mean, the Ottomans can just end anybody's game, like at any point here. We could stop them, but it would be expensive. And that's only because it's a player versus AI. And he would just feed stacks onto Hormuz, and we could cheese it. So we could actually already beat him. I'm pretty confident of that. Our economy's strong enough. Our morale is good enough. What terrain is this? But it wouldn't be a fun war. I'll tell you that. Yeah, she's super talkative right now. She's just like talking to herself. All right, we'll take this crossing penalty for a drylands battle. I don't care.
Bye.
Bye. She says bye. Ooh, are we losing? Did I get a little overconfident here? I think I got a little overconfident there. How does he keep getting just like unlimited forces? This one is actually really close. Who's breaking first? I think we're breaking first. Okay, that was... I don't want to see the casualties on that one. That was bad news. Okay, that was a bad fight. My bad. We're firing these guys anyways. Did these guys go in like under strength or something? let's get, did he go tech 11? No. I'm surprised that was as brutal as it was. That's all right. We're fine. Oh, here we go, guys. I've got just the solution. So we're gonna go indebted to these guys, and that gets us colonialism, and then we can 315 mill power guys to tech up. Oh, should we hit him with the double tech? Yeah, we're doing it to him. I wouldn't have done that. They kind of embarrassed us a little bit there, and we're not going to stand for that. So we're going to hit him with the double tech. We'll do the tax modifier. That's fine. We're not going to get embarrassed like that, guys. And then let's see if anybody... So it says nobody wants it, but last time this happened, it said nobody wanted it, but then people were asking anyways. So if somebody decently powerful asks for colonialism, we'll sell it. Hey, you're getting sleepy, sweetie. Can I put you back in your crib? I am dead. I am dead. All right, guys. Yeah, actually, we can see that battle might have been totally unnecessary. No, he still wants to fight. It's fine. We have to redeem ourselves now, guys. That was bad. Okay, free company is out of manpower, so you are out. And then let's replace with who's tech 11 here? Actually, we got tech 12 choices up here. These are... yeah, that's fine. We'll do that. So the only one, these guys, these Gurkhalis are still going to be on tech 11. And you guys are going to be 2. Get another general. There we go. There's our shot guy. Okay. So let's recover some manpower morale. And let's head back up. There we go, guys. Yeah, let's get the 203 error. I think not. Yeah, we could improve with Bamani's. We're at plus 76. Okay, let's have you come back. Bamani's would probably be the dream. Here, we got a costly embargo. Let's get rid of that. So we've got a couple. I think, yeah, when we eclipsed 2 of our rivals with that war, or with that embrace. So our new ones are probably gonna be Persia and then maybe Jaunpur. We'll see. I don't really want Arabian land, so I think I would probably go to a white piece. Oh, guys, the partition of QQ is in full swing. Look at that. And it's like, it's sort of like along the Tigris here briefly. Tough. Really? The Ottomans called in Persia? The 341 wasn't enough. They had to call in a little bro here. For the full partition. I feel bad for AIQQ because there's just always somebody bigger. Even when they're like off to a good start, it never holds up. AIQQ just cannot catch a break. Okay, do we have a terrain advantage on either of these forts? Drylands. Desert, no. We're just gonna go here. Alright guys, we are 2 techs up. I have to think, oh guys, oh, we have major unbalanced research. When can we focus dip? 2 years? Look at this, guys. 10, 8, 12. Something doesn't line up. Okay, this battle. Ready for this, guys? There we go. That's more what I'm looking for. Alright, let's detach you. And I think we're going to have to take his capital. And then, yeah, if we take his capital, he is on board with whatever deal we want. We're getting 0.2 corruption from unbalanced research. That's not great. Do we have money in that deal too? Yeah, we're actually not that close on the deal. We take this land. This goes back to Afghanistan. Humiliate for the power projection. Actually, if we take out the humiliate, we might still be getting a 34. You know, we'll throw that in there. Hey, he started this war. I feel like our siege ticks are going pretty fast now. He just has no fort defense here. Yeah, I guess so. Is there a cap to ahead of time corruption? I don't know. Yeah, they just straight up ran off. Oh, guys, why are there tens of thousands of Ottoman soldiers all the way over here? He's fighting QQ and Mazandaran. Why are there 40,000 Ottomans in East Persia? Why are there 26,000 Ottomans in Transox territory? What? Are they trying to get a view of what like a real army looks like right here? Real army, one tenth their size. I thought we were doing well, and then I realized we have 1/10 the Ottoman military. Okay, yep. Here we go. He's ready for peace. Okay, so I think I'm good with this deal. We take a chunk, return core, so this is hopefully we're gonna bait. Even though he's gonna lose the core, I have to think he's gonna want it back, one way or another. Okay, let's send it. I was not anticipating a 1v1 with Transox, but I am totally down. Hey, we could sell C's. Let me give that. Yeah, okay. Let's sell C's. Oh, we're supposed to be building a navy? I didn't even realize. We have, yeah, we got some sailors. We'll get some navy up here. That should complete it. 14 out of 17 should be plenty. And then as far as our mercs, let's get rid of these guys since they're behind in tech. And then if we... Yeah, that should be... And then maybe we're going to drill those guys. Okay, we can take this one now since we got colonialism. So this will move our capital from 43 dev to 46. You're so talkative, sweetie. Any good buildings we can do here? Kind of early for manufactories. That iron one's okay. Okay. Transox is at peace. No, Chagatai, I think are they fighting these guys over here? They attacked Calm and now they're losing badly. Somehow. Yep. They're one, I think, is that 1v1? Whoever Where are these guys? These guys can't be a serious power. So it's a 1v1, and they decked it and they lost. So yeah, good job. Good job, AI. Yeah, maybe we should level up the Great Project. Maybe we should get started on that. That was here, right? This thing's pretty good. Monthly autonomy change everywhere. Yeah, let's get started on that. Now, if you have extra gold or manpower, you can throw it at this thing. I don't think we want to do that just yet. I don't think we have the gold or manpower to be thrown away like that. Okay, this is admin 11, which is textile. That's actually going to be really good. Okay, I got to put you back in your crib, sweetie. All right, guys, I'll be back in 1 second. Okay, I'm back. Oh yeah, we're gonna do some textile. These are the ones we've devved up. Look at how good these are, guys. 1.13 in Lahore. And actually, guys, I think I missed some... Did I miss an expand infrastructure? I missed at least one of these. I know Bob is not here because Bob is always on me to expand infrastructure, and he's right. Okay, but anyways, let's get... these are so good, I think it's worth taking out even bank loans for them. Let's get one in our old capital, Multan. Let's look at how good these are. These are crazy good. I'm actually going to take out a bunch of debt just to build these. When these things come online, guys, game changer. Let's do... how much in debt are we now? Yeah, that's kind of a lot of debt. We can also stop paying for mill. And if we're okay with a fight, we could not be running 42k. Because we're at force limit, basically. So, okay. Ottomans are going after... Wait. Why Fars down here? That makes me nervous. The Ottomans decking in the Hormuz area, it makes me nervous. I'm getting nervous. Okay, we lost our trade guy. We didn't even get a level 3. I don't want to pay for level 3 right now. Actually, I'm going to fire this discipline guy. Let's go to land maintenance guy. And we can streamline our econ a little bit, like turn off some defensiveness. What other edicts are we running? Defensive edict. Okay, let's look at our econ real quick. Advisor, state maintenance, interest. I kind of want to keep our forts up in case we get surprise decked. I think we're good like this. These manufactories are going to be huge. This guy really wants to be our friend. Sorry, buddy. Okay, let's keep going. Defensive ideas here. We'll take this as soon as we can, which is in like 2 months. Can we focus dip yet? No, but that's coming. We need to catch up on dip tech. Yeah, here, let's look at Ottoman provinces of interest. Where are you? Uh-oh. Uh-oh. I'm in danger. His islet has a permanent claim. Feels a little bit bad. Here, we can reconfigure our Diplo here too. We got centers of trade we can upgrade. Probably worth doing. I don't know, we got a lot of debt. Okay, there's that agenda. Okay, so they just got war reps. Ours is bankrupt. Whatever. Okay, you guys can't all want us to conquer things when we can't declare wars. I guess we do the loans. Yeah, okay. I'll get right on that, guys. Now, if I fire the Grand Company, I think we're going to get decked. So, but we're making money, so it's okay. And then when these manufactories come online, that's going to really help the econ. Let's go neighbors and outraged for now. And then consolidate the fleet a little bit. Still have one more ship coming. Yeah. Okay, Transox. Well, how is Fars? They go bankrupt and then they pick up like the 2 immediate alliances. Like who wants to ally these guys? 3K troops. All right, let's focus dip. Okay, lose some sailors. Whatever. Ottoman idea groups. I know he went quantity first. Quantity, admin, influence. That's an interesting combo. This could be worse, guys. The worst Ottoman combo is quantity, quality. Like, to kick things off. I hate that combo. Just quantity is manageable, even though he's up to 360. Okay, here I called it, guys. He pulled Persia into the war, so that alliance is over. He went after AQ, which if AQ doesn't get the Ottoman alliance, then this guy is in serious danger. So that now that Persia Ottoman thing, it's gone and it's not coming back. So Persia's probably gonna get like full occupied here. So that's good for us. If this was a different kind of game, I would be looking at this button in a big way because he's got nothing, but Jump Forward's on 74. They could deck us, guys. We could clean up our borders a little bit. But he might have... I don't know if he has easier fish to fry or not. I guess we'll find out. Alright, we've got Afghan separatists. Let's just use the mercs. Do we want to pay 200? Yeah, I actually will pay for that, even though I know we're trying to pay off loans. I put her back in. I don't know what to do. You can try. If she really wants me again, I can hold her again. This... Okay. If it doesn't work, call her. Just call me. Wait, you want me to get her now? Oh, are you doing... Sorry about that. More one-year-old fun. She really doesn't want to go to bed. So. Okay. Yeah, let's keep rolling here. You think it's gonna be in Herat? It might because it has more dev. I bet you're right about that. Yeah. Well, actually, yeah, I think so. Let's move them. All right, we got another reform, guys. Okay, so this would be where we could switch. I don't want to keep these guys. These are fun. Both of these are kind of cool and good. So I think we stay monarchy. There's nothing, when I did the poll, I said like Sikh theocracy, but I didn't put in the actual rules. And I feel like we have enough other rules that government type doesn't really matter that much. Now, we could do a parliament, guys, and it's not as bad as it sounds because you can put the monthly mill power on these guys. So then all you lose is expand the fortifications. Should we do a Sikh parliament? I feel like we haven't done parliament in a while. My daughter she's gonna be 2 here in 2 months. So she's like 22 months. So I call her 1-year-old, but really she's much closer to 2. Yeah, let's do some parliament stuff, guys. I think parliament's fun. So we're gonna go parliament here, and then I'm gonna put here. Do I have to give it like a month tick or something? We're gonna give these guys the mana points. Yep. Okay. I kind of like parliaments in this game. They're like a little bit cheesy, but I kind of like them. You could get some pretty good stuff in here. Like this right here. Government debt payment. And yes, we'll do that. And I know you can like just go around spamming give seat. I pretty much just let EU4 decide where all the seats should be because I can't be bothered. I know the seats are good. Like those modifiers are pretty good, guys. 10% production efficiency, 15% tax, 10% manpower, 10% sailors. And you're not really, the only cost is that, you know, it's a little bit harder to pass reforms. Parliament issues. It's not hard to pass these. So you could literally just go around like, you get a seat, you get a seat, you get a seat, but it's kind of micro intensive, and I don't know. I'll see what you guys think about that. Yeah, I feel like a parliament. Yeah, self-defense, parliament. I feel like it's all in the same type vein. Although technically, guys, this is not pacifism. A pacifist, when they're attacked, they just like. My understanding is most of them just like have to take it, and this is certainly not that. Self-defense and pacifism are very different concepts. Yeah, these guys are gonna spawn. I don't have to force that out. That's true. Maximum representation. The thing is, guys, even if we go through and spam it, is there a way? Can you look? Is there like a parliament map mode? There is. Okay. You guys, there should be a mass way to do this. There's got to be a better way. Full representation. The thing is, as soon as we have one war, it's gonna be out of date. Full representation. Watch, I do this, and then someone's gonna be like, you know, there's an add all button, right? I go, oh, great. How's that great project doing? Yeah, it's pretty slow going. These are pretty slow going unless you throw money or manpower at it. Need like a macro for this or something. I'm sure there's like a mod. I know there's like mods for everything, but light up the whole map. Parliament seats. Yeah, I know there's different types of pacifism. Yeah, not everybody would just do nothing. Yeah, I think it's a complicated thing. But I wouldn't describe what we're doing here as pacifism, in my opinion. Okay, these things have to be cored first. I think that's our current nation. 41 seats. Should we see what that does to the economy? 55.9. I've never done this in mass before because I can't be bothered with the micro. So I did it for you guys. Let's see what this does. 55.99. Was that worth it? 0.5? 0.5? I mean, 0.5 is not nothing, but wouldn't say it's a lot either. Okay. Let's start converting up here. Now there's a forget we have 3 missionaries. There's a thing here. If we can get the rest of these 2, so we just need 4 more provinces, we can get Empire Gov rank for free as well as some ICA, which is pretty cool. Now, we kind of have a hodgepodge of cultures though, because our culture group is Hindustani, which is these like sort of a bluish thing here, but most of our culture is like all over the place. Like here's the cultures, guys. 48% Punjabi, and part of that's because we dev so much. 21% Afghan, 11% Baluchi, and then we have like a smattering. Sindhi, Khaliji, Khorasani, Kashmiri. So, but Empire is always cool. I'm never gonna turn that down. Okay. Imagine forming Rome and then having to assign 600 seats before you can continue. Yeah, that's why I tend to let this... Now, if you let the system do it, it just does big cities. But then it can feel kind of funny when you have like... Because I would say right now, I'd say we're like a medium small country. But your parliament should have, like, if we let the system do it, it would only give us like probably like 4, maybe 5 seats. That doesn't really seem like enough. I don't know, maybe it is. We'll take mercantilism there, I guess. Okay, who wants to place bets as to the next war? Persia's busy. Truce with Transox. I think Jaunpur. I have to think it's these guys, and they can call in some buddies potentially, but they're on 90k. They might think they don't have to. 71% stronger than ours on their own. Yeah, I think it's probably them. And I'm going to still expand infrastructure here just for fun. But I might... When do you unlock the State House thing? Where is that one? Admin 12. Because if you expand infrastructure a bunch, these can be nice to put in. We're close to that, right? Yes, we are. Okay. I also need to save some money. They didn't go in Herat, but that could be because we were standing in Herat. Curveball, the British arrive. The British arrive and deck us, and then we have to fight them, and they're a Russian PU. Gross. Yep, Empire does give you nice gov cap. Yep. I feel like Empire gov rank is like maybe almost a little bit too good in this game. Is this event tied to the calm trait? I have not seen this one very much, and I like how the option just says don't panic. So that's 3 stab. And we have a okay air. 264, so the admin sucks, but 6 dip, 4 mil, that's solid. So we'll keep him. And when he takes the throne, maybe we just focus admin to kind of balance him out a little bit. But he's fine. We've certainly had worse. And that's a nice event too. What dynasty is Great Britain? That's can we check that in the ledger? Our only chance of that would be in the ledger, and I actually don't know. Can you check other current rulers? Yeah, here we go. Here we go. This would do it. We need to go. He did form Great Britain, right? Or is he still England? He might still be England. Did I scroll past it? Is this not... Does this not show you countries you haven't seen? England should be here, right? Interesting that some of the ledger shows you the whole world, and then some of it does not make the ledger make sense. Is that true of army quality also? I think it is, actually. Yeah, I'm not seeing euros either. Then you go to stuff like this. Wait, never mind. I'm not seeing euros anywhere. Okay, maybe I misunderstand ledgers. Maybe you... Okay, they don't even show up anywhere in the ledger. I thought maybe I'm just not checking this in the early game, and when you check in the late game, you can see everybody anyways. That makes sense, though. We really shouldn't be able to see all that stuff. Let's look at this province. Is this province any good? Nah, this province sucks. Sorry, guys. Tough. Let's lower some autonomy. These 19% autonomy ones are kind of borderline. I usually leave them and just let them tick. I feel like I'm not getting my full value, but I think if you're min-maxing, you probably still want to lower on those. I don't know. What do you guys think about that? I'm not sure what the right move is there. Okay, Delhi went colonialism. Did they get it from us just by proximity? Also, guys, no one has offered to buy it from us yet. Yeah. Okay, that's 1% loans are not getting paid back. Econ's up to 64, so those clothing things really did help out. I almost want to keep going. I know we're supposed to be paying debt down, but I mean, those are so good. I mean, 0.73. Bamani's broke their alliance with Mawar. Okay, so Mawar... Oh, Mawar's in trouble, guys. Look at this Diplo situation. Their only ally is this OPM up here on 4K. Somebody's gonna wreck them. It's Bamani says a truce with him, so this could be Jaunpur. No, he's got a truce too. Yeah, this guy's in trouble. Yeah, cloth is good. Yep. No, I think that the investment makes sense. Ooh, that's good too. supposed to be paying down loans. We just keep investing money in our economy, but I think there's times when it makes sense to do that. Of course, this guy goes colonialism and immediately starts sharing. We knew that was going to happen. What is our ticking autonomy while we're at peace? It should be pretty good. Oh, that's actually... thought it'd be better. Thought we had more modifiers than that. Okay, let's go dip 10. So I think that's the end of unbalanced research. Yes, it is. Okay, nice. And let's get the rest of these guys together. Let's upgrade the galleys. That might be a waste of money. Delhi's a valid rival? Okay. Guys, do we try to like bait Delhi? He's only on 26. I don't even know if he's like baitable. The thing is, to bait Delhi, we've got to add Persia. Do we not? Okay, we have them. I guess we just missed that peace deal. So Persia is out of the war, but their Diplo is pretty weak right now, just allied to AQ, which is still a liability. Did you finally build the navy you promised me? Bob, you have 14 war galleys in Bella. I don't know if that's what you were hoping for, but that's what you got. Also, Bob, you missed us deving up Lahore and me making a hash out of expand infrastructure. As I usually do. And we're waiting on this one for our great project here to keep rolling. Only war was Transox, decked us in a 1v1. And we handled them without too much trouble. It was a little bit annoying. We had one battle. I stayed too long. Lost a bunch of guys, but yeah. Other than that, we dev colonialism. And been working on our econ. We're actually, we took out a ton of debt, so this looks bad. We're like 2,700 in debt. But we're building a bunch of textile mill things, which should pay off for us. And we can sell Cs. So let's do that. Any other... This one's not bad. 462, 4.54. Both of those are okay. But we have an estate mission to pay off national debt, so we should probably try to actually do a little bit of that. Even though we still have... How long do we have? We have 15 years. We got some time. And it's going to take a little bit. Alright, there's a couple loans. I mean, we're making 37. That's not bad. Okay. Yeah, we have an inflation advisor and we have overpowered parliament activities. So our inflation is actually going down. I mean, not bad. No, I'm not. I don't like exploiting development. I'm a builder. I'm a builder, not an exploiter. I feel bad hitting this button. I feel very bad hitting that button. I don't like doing it. That's why playing as hordes and raising just like it feels bad. It feels like no, not this. We could upgrade some centers of trade also. Let's do this. Land maintenance modifier, that's nice. Fort maintenance would also be nice. And that stab cost. Yep. Looks good. Yeah, everybody's sharing colonialism. We're totally out of the loop on it. I didn't even know you could exploit Devon colonies. That feels dirty. I would make a terrible viceroy. Do I have a least favorite nation to play as? Oh man, that's you have to be more specific. Give me like give me some regions and I'll give you some nations I don't like playing as. Or actually I could do the opposite. I could give you regions. Most of North America, Oceania, Pacific Islands, I don't like Central Asia all that much. Like, I love this stretch here from, like, the Levant into Persia, into India is fun. Southeast Asia is fun. East Asia can be fun too. But, like, Central Asia here, like, Mongolia, these guys, not my favorite. South Africa, North and East Africa are fun. West Africa, I'm kind of medium on. And then, like, this Southern Africa area is pretty boring, I think. It's so easy to, like, establish dominance. And then you're kind of, like, on cruise control. But I like most of Europe. Yeah, I don't know. Okay, there's our state house. Let's take a look at those. It's not bad. I don't think we have to do that right now, though. If we start bumping up against GovCap, we can look at that. Yeah, the sort of like Eurasian steppe, not that big of a fan of. No, the land in Dev is bad. The provinces are so big that it can take a long time to walk between them, and you can have a lot of land and have just like a totally trash economy. And I know, like, if you're a horde, your econ doesn't matter. You should be like fighting and pillaging and stuff like that. But I like to build up my own econ base, and that is just not the place for it, really. Okay, we've got more Afghan separatists. Sounds like a job for these guys. Yeah, the colonizers. I think the colonizers... So they're fun if you don't play them as colonizers. So that goes for all of them. So like Castile into Spain or Portugal or France or Great Britain are all fun if you stick to Europe and just ignore the New World. And I'll let the other suckers mess with the New World and you just like do whatever you want in Europe. That's fun. But if to actually play the colonizer game, no. That's what you do when you're having trouble sleeping, guys. Is fire up a Portugal game and be like, ooh, I'm gonna rush to the New World. I'm gonna try to get that achievement, you know. There's like a Portugal, like, I forget it. It's been so long since I did it. It's to have like colonies, I think by a certain time, you kind of have to like blitz colonies. Oh my God. It's like, they should have people having trouble falling asleep. Forget the medications. Get on the Portugal game. At least until Castile decks you. Then you get that jolt of adrenaline. Is it Cuban? Yeah, Cuban cigars. It's been years since I did it. I just remember doing Portugal games for the achievement and then being like, was this worth it? Probably not. But it's okay. Actually, early on, so I when I was a noob, I liked colonizing because it's like a super easy way to paint the map. And when you're a noob, you know, you just want to paint the map any way you can. Was Transox in a war with the Ottomans? It was a separate. Was that like a Hassa war? I think that was a Hassa war. Or no. Who are the Ottomans have so many truces, guys. It's like hard to parse these. Look at all these Ottoman truces. Kazan, AQ. They have a Yemen pilot, OPM. Mushasha, Persia, QQ, Transox, Mazandaran, Fars, Ajuran, Orsangali. They got truces like all over the world. That's crazy. Well, guys, should we see what he's up to? He's still at 350. Seems legit. And we're on 42k. The scary thing, guys, I don't think he's over force limit. Because the AI doesn't like to go over force limit that much. I think legit he's had like a force limit in the 350s since, 1540 or whatever. 100 years into the game and he's on a force limit of 350. That's nuts. So if he wanted to go over the 4 limit, he'd go to like 450. Probably without taking loans. It's so crazy. Okay, who's next? Over here. That's a lame event, but that's okay. We're okay on manpower right now. I should actually check barracks. We really haven't been doing mill dev, so these are kind of underwhelming. When we were deving institutions, it was almost all admin and debt mana. Alright, let's go, since we already have these up, let's go deal with these guys. Very hard. I think there were some econ buffs in there. I forget the whole list. If you Google it, you'll see the whole list. I think there's some econ buffs in there. Among others. There's actually a lot of nice buffs. I think we can pay for our military again, so let's drill these guys. We'll do neighboring and threatening countries. And let's do... I would love to get the trade efficiency guy, but I don't think I want to pay for level 3 advisors yet. Although, guys, we could like repay our loans right now. Do we want to do that, or do we want to keep investing? I like investing. Yeah, so it's a combination. So they get the econ buffs, but yeah, they get cheaper regiment costs. And they also get mega force limit. Don't they get like 20 something % force limit? Which is pretty wild. Okay, this thing, level 1 is almost done here, guys. Okay, how is that a valid rival? 5 province sin down here, and it's not like the 5 provinces are Venice. 9 dev, 11 dev, 9 dev. Okay. Wait, it's 50% force limit? Okay, that explains a lot. That explains a lot. There's a 20% in there somewhere. There's so many buffs. And I don't normally play on very hard, so this game's kind of a learning experience, but it's been interesting. Should we upgrade some of these? Anything but pay down loans. And should we reconfigure trade at all? Like, should we collect in Hormuz? I mean, we don't have a ton of trade power. I don't know. It's funny, this game, I've had a couple senses of like, oh, we're gonna get deck soon, but half the time, it's like I have no clue. Like, I didn't see that Transox War coming. Right now, I have no idea if like we're in serious danger of being decked on by somebody or if we're totally safe. I have no clue. It's kind of a weird position to be in. Okay, that's 1% loans we're gonna keep extending. We will pay that one. Extend the other. Okay, that almost caught up on Dip Tech. We're getting there. We could get some tolerance of the true faith. Yeah, let's do that. And we can go reinforced speed. I'd love to finish these idea groups. That'd be awesome. Okay, what? How is Syria allied to Nogai? Like, I don't know. I mean, they're both Sunni, but like, of all the Sunni nations, why them? And why would Nogai do that? Like, you're just asking for the Ottoman pain train. Morale guy. So with the morale guy, let's take a look at that. $5.68. But if Persia turned on maintenance, they would be competitive with us. They would actually, guys, they would be past us. Look at all the modifiers. This is not a player. AI Persia with Shia Golden Era, full Elan. That's an event. Persian Traditions. They have an advisor. They have 93 power projection, 15 from AT, 10% from prestige, and then they got mysticism. That's crazy. And they're better, higher siege ability than us. We do have defensiveness on them at least. That's actually a nice event. We'll pay for that. Uh-oh. Are things going south? In Ming, they got Mega Oirat on the border. Yeah. The AI does not handle that Nomad State stuff well. I feel like once Nomad State starts firing, it's like the beginning of the end for Ming. We'll see. Maybe I'm very hard with 170 because he has to attack and deal with this guy, and I don't know that the AI always does. I've seen the AI just sit there with the unguarded nomadic frontier penalty, and I think you've got to like deck them and get truces and like force out tributaries as like a buffer. And the AI is like, actually, let's sit here and tank mandate. And his mandate's already at 21, so I've got a bad feeling. Ming started strong. I mean, he got 4 reforms out, but I would not be betting on Ming this game. Okay. I feel like we're getting good events. Like, what's going on, guys? We get good events when like we're in good shape and we don't need them. And wow, that guru didn't last very long. That guru, what he retired when he was like 25? That's the dream, right? Be a guru, like become a guru in your 20s, do it for 5 years and be like, hey, you know what? Time to pass the mantle on to the next generation. Okay. I'm probably gonna skip these. I think I want to get mill bonuses, and we just don't need them. Yeah, I'm skipping those. And because you do have to remember, you lose missionary strength with each one. You see how we're already at -2% from guru teachings, and you only get 6. Now you can get rid of them, but you sort of have to choose wisely. You can't go too crazy with them. Yeah, exactly. The first guru, he retired when he was like 80, and then the second one's like 26. I'm good. I don't want to follow in your footsteps. I got other things to do. Guru, it's all right, but can't let it define me. We can actually sell seats again, and I don't see a reason not to. Let's just repay everything to complete the agenda. Now we get a cheap treasurer. Do we want to run with that guy? Or do we... Radical reforms, it's the inflation guy, and then it's the trade efficiency guy, right? So if we ran this guy, we could keep having a chance at radical reforms. I know it's inflation. It is this guy, isn't it? I'm sure you guys will correct me if I'm wrong. Yeah, okay. Okay. Let's keep trying for it. And worst case, we're just paying for a level 3 advisor for a while. It's not even that big of a deal. Okay, hang on, guys. I'll be back in 1 second. Okay, guys, I'm back. Sorry, a little longer than I thought. I had to put 3 kids to bed, so 2 of which were already sleeping, and I had to carry them from room to room, so it takes a minute. Okay. Let's see, what were we doing? Good on tech, except I do want to catch up in dip tech. We could take defensive ideas. Yep, okay. Okay, so we're out of debt. Let's check AE. So we have a decent amount with these 3, but outside of them, nobody cares. I don't even know if you really count Sin down here. They only have 23. 41, 44, 49. It is not burning off very fast. I will say that. I don't want to bait an attack. We're at full manpower. I think... Do we cut the mercs loose and see what happens? We could do some rampart cheese. I'm not opposed to some rampart cheese. If the time is right. I actually think this BAM fort is going to be big. We might do the Citadel once we get a little bit more money. I don't want to bait an attack, guys. Let's fire the Grand Company is fired. So guys, we're now on 23k. Let's see what nonsense we can bait. Might be Persia. Persia's on 61. They have permaclaims here across the Persian region. Transox still has a truce. It's not going to be them. Jaunpur. Oh, do they really not have a claim on us? Is that why they haven't decked us, guys? I've wondered why Jaunpur hasn't decked us. They don't actually have a claim. That's really surprising. I wonder if they had some that expired. Well, okay, so maybe nobody will deck us. To get Delhi, we would have to reduce strength even more, which I'm not opposed to doing necessarily. Well, let's just see what happens here. Can we get Afghanistan to go for round 2 with us? Jaunpur, did they lose to Bamani's? Yes. I must have missed a war over here in the east. I'm sorry, guys. I wonder... Guys, look at Bamani's. I mean, they have, like, really consolidated here, haven't they? They're number 8 great power. Oh, guys, Russia is here, so... Wait, England dropped. So, okay, I think I know what happened. England had a Russia PU or a Muscovy PU that they lost. Oh no, they're still here. Never mind. They're Great Britain. Okay, my theory's out the window. Poland is off the great power list though, so Poland really took it on the chin. I'm really curious. These are probably colonial nations now for Spain. I don't think Great Britain with 437, I don't think that's all colonies. I do think they have some sort of PU. But yeah, anyways, Bamani's is in 8th, and that's with all the institution penalties. Were it not for the institution penalties, they would be in 5th ahead of France. And I think soon to be, I think Ming is going to be dropping. Yeah. How much of Europe can we see yet? Still not much. Yeah, no, I'm mostly joking about Delhi. We would have to really gut our troops, troop size to get a Delhi attack. Maybe we bait Persia. I think Persia will deck us. But we'll see. We'll We'll let somebody take a crack at us. There we go. It's Sind. Okay, they must have called in. Okay. They called in the big boys. Okay. Well, we asked for a war. We got a war. Here we go. Okay. So it's Hormuz is a non-factor. But Sind has 28k, which is not a ton, but it's not nothing. They called in Delhi, who's on 29k. So again, it's respectable. But then the real threat is they called in Big Bro over here on 100k. But we were looking for action, and it didn't even take long, guys. It didn't take long at all. So let's do the merchant loans, and then we are going to get the independent army here. And that's 57. Do we want to do like the Grand Company behind that? I think we do. I think that's a good start. And I want to do some defensive edicts here, here, and here, really across the eastern border. And what I'm looking for is, so we want to take one province off. Actually, these, what's the dev up here? Tell me these are low dev. 3, 3, 5. That's exactly what I was looking for. Okay, so here's the plan, guys. If all goes according to plan, we take these 3 off Jaunpur, we take 1 off Delhi, and we probably eat all of Sind. Now that's assuming we win, but yeah, okay, let's do it. Miltech cost. I don't think I want to. Well, he's 54. That one's actually tricky because he's 54 and we probably do want to take this next Miltech. 15 AT. How much do we care about? You want me to take Kangra for the borders? Maybe. But what's the dev in Kangra? 9. We'll see. Maybe. You think he'll die? Okay, we'll do Miltech costs. Okay, so let's get some generals up on these. Okay, so our primary general is going to be the 2 siege guy. This guy is going to get the 6 shock, and then you get the maneuver god. And then if you're curious about army quality, well, let's do we'll do size first. So Jaunpur's on 95. We are now at 79, well over force limit, 29, 28, 12. So we're still outnumbered in terms of totals, but you guys are going to see that's not going to matter that much. Army quality wise, ooh, we're almost double some of these guys. Sind is on 3.1. We're at almost 6. This could get ugly, and not for us. Here, let's get some spy networks up. Let's spy network. I think Delhi's the first target. Hormuz is landing, guys, in the west. That's troll. Spy network in Delhi. Oh, in this event. Please, this is what I'm talking about. Okay, wool is a decent trade good. So we are going to take the reduction option, and then you get a bunch of trade power too. So I'm actually going to do a market. Well, I'll do the marketplace there because otherwise I'll forget. And then we'll do a workshop and all that stuff. So, all right, just getting some morale up here, guys. Let's start staging here. Yeah, actually, Bookworm, that's not a bad idea to dump in dev before you click it. Yeah. Yeah, not a bad call. Okay, we're gonna wait for one more tick. Actually, let's do this. All right, you attach here, and then you go and. Okay, let's see how this goes. Now we don't have terrain bonuses here. I'm actually, I'll sortie. Oh yeah, it's a beatdown, guys. It's an absolute beatdown. Yep. And then we're gonna go here. Actually go. Yes, this is Sindh declared this war and called in Delhi and Jaunpur. So it's a 3v1, but we did ask for it. We had a merc stack. We had the Grand Company that I disbanded to bait an attack. So I can't say we didn't ask for it, guys. I'll give him one more tick on here. Maybe these guys might walk off. I don't know what they're doing. They're kind of putting around. It's okay. We'll go. I'm going to sortie again and bring him back up. I don't even think these guys are going to... They're getting just smashed. Is this a stack wipe? It's a beatdown. That is a straight up beatdown. And the war goal is Seiwan, which is here, and it's under our fourth zone of control. So these guys are screwed. These guys are totally screwed. Did we lose our main general? Looks like we did. Let's reconfigure this then. Let's give the shock god here. You can have that, and then you have that. Okay. And let's detach. Okay, so I think Delhi is first up. How's he already on 7? Get out of here with that. He must be immediately barraging, but okay. You want to waste your mill points, buddy? You go for it. Better not hit the 7. I'm actually gonna go. Let's patch you. Let's go with you guys first, and then we're gonna bring in the second stack. If these guys reinforce. Are they walking away? Seriously? Look, we're... They're over so fast. Like, how are they over so fast? Okay, that's caught up in dip tech. He just... Okay, he has a ton of cannons. That's why it was... Look the way it did. Okay. You guys stay there. You guys go here. Okay, Hormuz is being annoying. Can we even beat these guys at sea? There's like no way. No, there's no way. How do they have so many heavies? Who's got 9 heavies? Hormuz, guys. Hormuz has 5 heavies. Look at their nation. He's got a questionable coastal desert capital with 13 dev, and then he's got 3 dev here. How does he has 5 heavies on that? Yeah, he's got 3 tiles and they're not good. This is his best province, is a 13 dev coastal desert. He's got 5 heavies on that? is all his money going to 5 heavies? Yeah, just for fun, let's check the eco. Not to get too... He's getting 11 from trade? It's honestly... How does he still have 30% of this node with 1 province? Whatever. Yeah, why does he have the same amount of cannons as infantry? That's a very good question. Ranting Dutchman, I have no answers for that one. That's funny though. Should we go deal? This Hormuz stuff is just gonna be annoying. But we have to like go deal with it. I don't have to stack everybody this crazy though. Is this like an event guy, or is this just like, what is this, guys? The 656. Our starting ruler, guys, remember it was like 003. The guy was so bad, and Persia's getting a 656. I know if you start as Ardabil, you get events to get like really OP leaders. I don't know if mainline Persia gets that. That might just be luck. Oh, and I said because they went Shia and fought, they wouldn't ally again. I was so wrong. They have allied again. Okay, new parliament issue, guys. We get a bunch of sailors. Sounds awesome. 319 tax plus a tax benefit. Or we can get... let's take the tax. We lose a little prestige. There are a lot of seats here. Professionalism, that's fine. 30 sailors. Oh, what are we gonna do without 30 sailors, guys? Some of these are just like not well balanced. 5 AT's not that bad either. I don't want to lose 2% army professionalism. Oh, that's fine too. So is that. Okay. All right. Yeah, they do collapse into blocks, and that's way easier to use. Right now, that was kind of a nightmare. Because it was like so many like agendas, but then the agendas at max had like 2 or 3 seats behind them. Whereas eventually you'll get to the point where you'll click one and you'll get like 7 or 8 seats. These guys don't even all need to be here. Oh, guys, we could take this province too. Clean up these borders in the west. That was our army advisor. Let's get fort defense because he is sieging us in the east now. Since we came over here. How's he sieging so fast? I think we gotta go. Yeah, we definitely gotta go. Our capital's on 7, guys. Did I make a mistake going west? I didn't think he would siege this fast. We have 83% defensiveness. I guess counter-espionage Delhi or something? Maybe I shouldn't have left. We better not get, like, sacked. Okay, Persia's going into Transox. Okay, that's better than us. A two-front war right now would not be fun. We'll see if the Ottomans get pulled in, but even if they don't, Persia's got that, I think. Okay, we gotta hope we get decent rolls here. I didn't think these guys would get as much progress as they did that quickly. Otherwise, I would have left Hormuz alone. And if that thing fell, so be it. Because our capital could get sacked here, and that would feel, like, terrible. Totally unnecessary sack. Yeah, is it Super Siege guy? Yeah. Super Siege guy and tons of cannons is what that is. So 28%. Actually, I'm going to go there first. Actually, we can do both. Well, maybe. Let's see if it falls. 28, please no. Please no. Okay. So let's go here first. This one should be easy. Okay, it was. Now, can we get here in time is the question. It's on 42. Go, go, go. Go, go, go. Go, go, go. Okay, we made it. We overstacked it, but I think we're okay. And we'll sortie too, just for fun. All right, we got 80k here. See if he reinforces or leaves this thing alone. He left it alone. Okay. Ooh, that was almost a totally unnecessary capital loss. It's so bad. Okay. Can we cut off? Yeah, we'll cut these guys off. Let's do this. It's probably stack wipe, maybe. Yep, okay, nice. Let's go for Delhi. And we are going to barrage it. Yep, Delhi out of the war is going to make this way better for us. Delhi was always going to be the first target. Palat is on minus 21%. 116% defensiveness. That's not bad, guys. 64-day siege. This is with, I think, a big cannon stack. Yeah. Okay. So we should easily take Delhi first, and then we'll go west. Okay, that's nice. We'll decide on that later. We probably will take that. Yep, Bookworm, that's the plan. We're gonna take Batiana here. Let's actually map this thing out. Batiana. Do we need anything else from these guys? That's gonna be really expensive to take. Those two as a non co-CB. That's like all the AE we could burn. Yeah, we're not gonna do that. We'll take the one here, and we might take like money and some other stuff too. Okay, are these guys just gonna chill here? Because no, they're trying to run. Okay, well, good luck with that. Okay, this is one of those like dharmic religious group events. I think the Hindu guys get this too. So you can pay money. I think we take the unrest. I don't feel like paying 466 for like... Yep. 3 unrest is what it is. Okay. Now these guys are in trouble. Remember, these guys, look at the morale difference. 5.5. Now, why are his tactics? Oh, he's actually got discipline, but you guys, discipline doesn't matter. 110% discipline doesn't matter when you're 2.4 morale down. Like, watch this, guys. The discipline's not working out for him. He is also badly outnumbered, but... Okay, Delhi's already on minus 80, so they'll probably leave. What else should we do here, guys? I'll let them keep their Diplo. We could do, that's a free humiliate basically. Oh no, we got kicked out at sea. We have no. Let's run to like Hormuz or something. I happen to see that over here. That's a yikes. I don't want to greed too much on Delhi, but I think we can take a bit more. It's at minus 90 now. He stepped off Kalat, so there's now... Wait, he's up in Kashmir with a breach? You gotta be kidding. They're everywhere. Okay. Okay. Now he's minus 97. He should take whatever we tell him it's going to be. What about reps? Close. Let's go. I mean, that's going to be full occupation if we do that. And we can get to Kashmir in time. Not the Navy, the promised Navy. Okay, Mushasha, full annexed. Guys, this Persia game, a little bit scary. A little bit scary. Don't get this on 7. Don't do it with me like that. Okay, Delhi. Okay, we'll give him like a little bit of token gold back. Okay. So we take the one province we need for our empire deal. Let him keep his Diplo. If they want to try this again in a few years, they can have at it. Start pouring that thing, and then let's head north to Kashmir. Now we actually have, here we go. Here we go. Now we're talking. So we got radical reforms. These guys are toast. Let's do taxes fine, and yes, rep is okay. We can wait and see who the new guys are too. That's, guys, that comp, it was like all cannons. Easy stack wipe. Okay. So we can call these guys back. Now, the tricky thing, I think we go for a full occupation of Sindh. Can we, Hormuz has occupied the Ottomans. Can we, like, white piece those guys? We can. Okay, get out of here. I don't want to deal with your nonsense. So next up, guys, normally I would say go for the allies first because this guy's so much bigger, and because of where Sindh is, I think the move is now to full occupy Sindh. So we're going to do that. Let's get a spy network up on this guy. And let's head south. The Ottomans are taking a province back for us from Sindh. The Sindh got pulled into the Ottoman War. Who is this war against? Hormuz. Oh, so Jaunpur. Oh, guys, the Ottomans to the rescue. They're fighting the same enemies. The 363k to the rescue. Oh, making it too easy. Too easy. These guys could sit at home. We're not gonna do that. That's no fun. Besides, we want to take stuff. So, okay, let's go. So, no, they're not going to take Sindh. Even though, does he even want it? No, he doesn't want it, and we're not going to let that happen. Should we let him fight? I think he's about to fight. Don't take the province. Don't take it from us. Or we're gonna have to wait. Okay, he's walking away. All right, I'm gonna barrage this because he's on some other forts. This is the Ottomans decked on Hormuz, and Hormuz was part of this Jaunpur Sindh block. So right now the Ottomans have the exact same enemies as we do, which is funny. Okay, do you... Nope, you don't have a spy network. You just have pretty good siege ability again. It's like everybody we fight has like minimum 40% siege ability. Like, well, how does that work? Okay, so that's full occupation on Sindh. Guys, I think the Ottomans are about to like come bail us out. They're gonna like fight up here. They're trying to chase him down, and the Jaunpur guys are running. Is he gonna fight in Kashmir? No, he's chasing him into the mountains. But nope, he's fighting. Here we go, guys. Here, can we get... Oh, he's feeding in 100k. I was gonna say, should we fight side by side with him? If he's already feeding in 100k to deal with 21, we really don't need to do that. Okay, let's take this fort then. Look at this, guys. Actually, Ottoman morale is only 3.9. These are amateurs. Total amateurs. But I still, if he wants to go feed these guys, I'll let the Ottomans take this northern, the Himalayan fort path, because that is not for me. This is the path for me. Yeah, okay, we're fine. No, they went quantity. So yeah, their quality is really not that impressive. But they have crazy numbers, guys. I mean, it's still... We're 110 years into the game, so I'd say we're kind of in like the transition between the early and the mid game. I wouldn't say we're like fully in the early game, but we're kind of in that middle zone. And he's on 350k. Like, yikes. All right, getting Jaunpur to peace out is going to be a pain. We're going to have to take some forts here. Sure, religious map mode. You have Shia in the west. He does get the center of conversion, which is pretty cool. Our Sikh enclave here. And then you have Hindu India, but the state religions mostly don't match as usual. So you have Shia Bahmanis down here. And then really the only time they match is like when it's a monster Vijayanagar game. Or sometimes some of these other guys can really blow up, like Mawar or Orissa. I think those guys start Hindu. But then all these other guys up here, Jaunpur starts Sunni. I think Bengal starts Sunni, and so on. Bahmanis is allied to Bengal, but Bengal kind of weak now. And then as far as outside of this area, Coptic Ethiopia, a lot of Sunni in the west, and then the Southeast Asia is pretty much what you'd expect. Maybe more Hindu down here. Actually, I don't know. I don't play enough in like Indonesia. Does Indonesia start with all this Hindu? It might. I don't play that much in Indonesia just because it turns into like Transport Simulator 4. To do anything. Transport. I don't know. Some of them convert to Muslim? Okay. Yeah, definitely still building spy networks. Buddy, you lost the war. You can send those guys home. It's over. Maybe I look at it later in the game when more guys have converted. let alone when the colonizers show up and there's a bunch of Catholic chunks. Okay, let's get our guys out of attrition land up here. There's the Transox truce. We'll take the AT. Our Navy, Bob's best efforts notwithstanding, our Navy's a joke. These guys are still fighting over here. Guys, we've been on 78 for like 6 months. I have not tried Indonesian EU5. Actually, I haven't tried like anywhere outside of Europe and the Middle East in EU5. So I have no idea if those are any good at all. Like how we dev one institution and then another one is like right up. Printing press. We might still dev that, actually. I think we probably will. Can we get like really cheap dev somewhere? Especially, do we have any cheap centers of trade? Don't show me that. Show me maybe this province, guys. This could have potential. Center of trade, 13 dev. Farmlands. This could have potential for printing press. Okay, we finally took this stupid thing. Is EU5 worth it yet? I don't know. I'm kind of taking a break from it. I know they came out with that Biz DLC, and I have not tried that at all. There's some good stuff in there, but it's also a lot. It's just a lot of everything. This game, has a lot more like abstraction and simplification, but that's not always a bad thing. You know, like I don't necessarily want to be responsible for like every building in the country. Even automating it. I don't necessarily want to be responsible for that. I don't know, it's a lot. And and same thing with like autonomy. Like there's a lot of systems in EU5 that are just like very technically impressive, but when it comes to gameplay, I'm not sure that they're more fun, if that makes sense. Like autonomy, I think is a good example where they've got all these like calculations where it's like, okay, you've got the river here and you're gonna bounce, you got a gravel road, and then it's gonna go this way. And in this game, autonomy is like a number and you can just like click it down. But then when it comes to like fun factor, EU4 autonomy is more fun. I don't know. But it does feel like they really... Oh, end of Golden Era. That's unfortunate. Especially right before we're going to dev. But oh well, what are you going to do? A lot of the systems, I would say, are like technically impressive, but I'm not sure that they... Wait, why am I not spy networking this guy? We're done with send. I'm not sure they all needed to be done. Pops are definitely better. And they solved... Okay, Persia finally got Amal, even though they don't need it for Persia anymore. But guys, this AI Persia is honestly not bad looking. And they're going to take a big chunk of Transox, probably like this. So they might end up with Afghanistan anyways. There was a lot of like, yeah, we can do this, and less questions of should we do this. I think that's true. It feels really different. If I was in charge, I would have made a game much more similar to this. Okay, we got the SAC event. That's nice. We can pay for professionalism, which I might do. Or that's not enough money to make it worth it. I'm going to take the professionalism. And let's see. Okay, let's map out the peace deal because he's already on low. So I want to clean up the border in the west. That's annoying me. Now, as far as the Kashmir stuff, we need these three at a minimum. This would improve our borders, but let's see what the damage is. Okay, that's not bad. I think that's manageable. Versus leaving some ugly enclave. Okay. We're not gonna mess with cores. I'm gonna leave people's. I'm not gonna annul much anymore. I'm gonna leave Diplo up. If they want to attack us, they can have at it. But I think we are gonna take money. We got stuff to build. We've got trade centers to upgrade. We've got great projects to boost. So he's at peace with the Ottomans. That war's over. We need to add the Ottomans as a nation of interest. That deal gives you all the provinces in the India region. I'm not sure what you mean. The India region is this. You must be, do you mean like the Kashmir region or something? Or you mean up in the north? Yes, up in the north. You mean up here. Yeah, I got you now. Yes, it does. This is what the game considers the India region. Somebody wants me to take Jask. Where's that? Jask. I know I've seen it. Yeah, I got it. I got that in the Jaunpur deal. Yeah. Yep. No, that thing's bugging me too. Yep. We'll get it. Yeah, all the black flagged, 100,000 black flagged Ottoman troops just marching home. We'll see you. We'll see you another time. We'll meet in different circumstances. So he's on 73k, but he has no manpower left. Hormuz. Okay, all that war, and then the Ottomans just take war reps. What was the point of that? What was the point? Jaunpur got this. It was a subject. Somehow wasn't it Timurids? The Timurids got super fragmented with like a couple scattered provinces. They were allied, and then he was able to peacefully vassalize them and then annex him. It was like a super chunked, it was like the last Timmy province. Or there maybe he got something up here too. But yeah, it was a weird deal. I think these guys have a truce. No, they don't. Yeah, Bamanis could jump in on this. Now he does have some other allies. Gujarat, Orissa. I think that's probably what's holding him back. For as good as this Bamani's game is, his Diplo is really pretty bad. His only ally is Bengal, who is not having a good game. So maybe he's doing like my thing, where it's just like, who needs allies when you have yourself? Okay, Sindh uncon. That's a little bit unfortunate. Means we need to like really speed up this war. Let's repay one of those and extend the others. So even with the uncon, you have a little bit of time. May not be enough. Oh, he's trying to take stuff back. Let's barrage that. Actually, I don't think we need everybody. Let's bring these guys back. Yeah, he's back up in the north. Okay, so a couple things happening. Transox, as we expected, got really gutted. They lost all of this. And now Persia, well, they both have a land border with Afghanistan. I actually think Persia is going to be the one to take them. Still no Diplo, so this is free land. And then the other thing that happens, the Ottomans are going into QQ, and that's a 1v1. So now the more border they share, the less likely these guys are to stay friends. But it's not impossible. Okay. Yeah, actually, some of those peace deals were strangely, they made more sense than they should for the AI. I agree. Strangely reasonable peace deals. Okay, we just have mercs here, but I think... do we have enough guys? He's got a lot. It depends if he reinforces. Let's try. He may not reinforce. Let's try to take the Jaunpur capital over here, and let's see how this goes. This might be over in time. Yeah, we're fine. Okay, easy peasy. Okay, 0.13 war exhaustion. So I think we take the capital and then do the peace deal. No. If Auto Bros take Persia, by the time they do that, I think we'll be unstoppable also. And if it comes down to, you know, out of control player versus out of control AI, if the player knows what they're doing, which I guess it's debatable if I do, but it's usually not that much of a fight. Okay, Jaunpur, are you... Let's take out the war reps, and wow, they won't even give us the land. Okay, then we're gonna keep fighting. I'm taking the land. So he's at -34, and the land is 43. Okay, so another fort, we should be fine, and we get some more occupations. Yeah, we're fine. Barrage. Yes, Sind is the main aggressor, and they're unconned. Yeah, that's a little bit unfortunate, but what are you gonna do? This is the province, guys, with the achievement. It's been so long, I don't even remember who it was. It's to like start as some European power. Is it Lucca in Italy? And then to have this province. It's actually like a fairly fun one because you have to like escape a somewhat difficult start and then do like a colonial jump thing to the interior of northern India. So it's kind of a fun one. I think it's Lucca, but I could be wrong about that. That's been like many years ago. All right, there's another fort. Okay, so they'll do this now. Okay, so we're gonna clean up the border in the west, take the rest of the Kashmiri, Northwest Indian stuff. Wait. Okay, when you do shift... Okay, they won't even do one tick. We'll take 0.1 gold. Whatever, that's good enough. Good enough. And let's core that stuff. And then, guys, we haven't even looked at the Sind deal. Let's see if we can take everything. Let's see how mad that makes people. 75 AE. Oh, man. But we've got truces with half these guys anyways. Afghanistan's not going to do anything. We have a truce with Delhi. We have a truce with Jaunpur. And we don't have a Transox truce. I actually think we can still do this. I'm not going to leave them intact. What I'm going to leave them like 2 provinces? Nah. Yeah, they already hate me. There was no scenario in which people were going to like us this game. No world. The Empire expands. 83% overextension. Okay, let's drop one of the Merc companies. Well, actually, no, you know what? I'm going to hold on to them while we sort of stabilize here temporarily. And I would love... We can do this event now, so... I want to get the next level project here. Yeah, taking out loans for a great project. Or do we just take level 2? How much do we want to greed this? I mean, we could loan up. We are going to seize also, by the way. That's right, Thomas. You're dead on the money. If you come for the king, you best not miss. That's the moral of this run. If you come for the king, you best not miss. They're all missing. We could spend some manpower on it. Yep, we could. Let's bring our guys back and think about that for a second. Okay, we have our choice of Gujarat or Jaunpur as rivals. I think we go Gujarat first. I think we're gonna eclipse Delhi, and then we'll do the other one. Also, we should probably get a fort up on this southern border eventually. Got a bunch of buildings here. I don't know if we need the regimental camp, but maybe we will. The way things are going. Let's do outrage countries and one on neighbors. Oh, there's the coalition. There we go. All right, I'm not going to disband while there's a coalition up. Let's drill these guys. I actually think they might deck this. That's fine. That's fine if they want to. I'll take our chances. Which decision am I taking? Oh yeah. Yeah, good call. No, not that. Not that. Oh, that's so you're telling me Persia pulls Ottomans and Bahmanis. Not that. That's so bad for us. Oh no. Oh man. But they are both Shia. That kind of that's kind of makes sense with them both being Shia. We need a fleet. Yeah. We need a lot of things. Okay. Well, yeah, they had bad Diplo, but that improved it significantly. I don't know if I can still say they have bad Diplo when they do that. One inflation for 5 legitimacy. I will definitely do that. So guys, do we greed for this level 3? Okay, QQ got gutted, and they do have a border now. See, do they want each other's land? No, it's like their gentleman's agreement. Yeah, we'll partition these jokers, but when it comes to your land, yeah, we're good. I don't know if that's gonna hold up. Guys, there's no reality. Nobody likes us, guys. Here, let's look at opinion again. I always go with the wrong map mode. Here we go. Look at this. Ming is our only friend. Bahmanis is on 25. That's like, for us, that's good. In any other game, we'd be like, oh, plus 25. Like, that's not that good. Ming is our only friend. And then look, there's a lot of red and yellow and orange around us, including a straight up coalition. Which more people will join when the truces are up, probably. Ming is chilling on 8 mandate. I don't... he's going to start getting wrecked by, like, rebels and stuff. The penalties start getting so bad down at low mandate. It's pretty nasty. I'm surprised he hasn't gone south yet, but there's still time. Okay, yeah, Persia-Russian rivalry. Okay. Okay. Influence. Do we care about Rajput influence? We're not running, guys. Should we start using those regiments? Is that what we need? Maybe we need the Rajput regiments, guys. What do you guys think? Maybe. Russia is not in a PU. No, I think they broke out of one, or else I was just confused about them ever being in one. I think we need the Rajput regiments, and then maybe we'll give them a bunch of monopolies. Guys, yeah, I like never click these monopolies. It's such a short-term thing. Like, maybe there's like a situational use for these, but I'm just gonna say loses influence for now. Guys, we have we're gonna have some rebels in a minute. Why is Bahmani selling stuff to Gujarat? Are they broke? Does this guy have embezzler? Yeah, he has embezzler. They're probably not even broke. Okay. Okay, now it's Persia's turn with QQ, so they're like just straight up partitioning this guy. This always happens to QQ. Unless it's a player. Here we go. Not good. Not good. Ming explosion may be starting. Build a fleet so even if the rest of my land is gone, you still have Hormuz. I think Hormuz is about to join that coalition if I had to guess. What's our dev up to, guys? 582, that's not bad. Should we go for the prestige money printer? Merc discipline is good too. Yeah, well, this basically will keep us... Well, I don't know. I'm not sure if we're conquering enough to really stay locked to super high prestige, but we'll see. Okay, let's go start popping rebels, I think. So Great Britain has their up-to-date institutions. That's the main reason they're in first. The other reason is they have some kind of really strong subjects. Like how if you click on Great Britain, you get Ming. What? But half of their subjects development, so they have a total subject of dev of like 1,068 or something. Some of that's colonies, but I still think they must have a union or something on somebody. I wish we could see who, but I guess all will be revealed to us with time. Oh, do we go for this guy that I never go for? But is that even worth it? Minus 25% cost? I don't even know if that's worth it. I'm going to say no for now. Okay, Bamanis and Mawar. Oh boy. Oh boy. So Mawar could deck us with Bamanis behind him. 150k Bamanis. Oh boy. Okay, Ottomans are going after Oman. Okay, that's a nothing war. Who are we gonna pop here? These guys. And then we had another one. We can suppress that one if we want to. These guys can go... down here. Now let's deal with these guys first. We have so many culture groups, guys. Here, oh, once we have... Once we've cored everything, we'll look at culture again. No, Austria was on here. Yeah, it's Austria is not the PU. And there's the QQ partition. So Persia's all the way up in Yerevan. And I bet he's got a pretty decent economy. Let's see how we're doing econ-wise. It's actually worse than I thought. So of the nations we know of, we're in 5th econ-wise. That's not bad. I mean, we're close to Jaunpur. Okay, let's fire... Actually, those guys are decreasing. Funny, this is actually Mawar separatists over here because of the culture. I think Mawar is the primary culture for this Rajasthani culture. Yeah. So even though we took this off Delhi, it's Mawari separatists. Yeah, Book Harmon. I'm not doing that. No chance. No chance. Okay, how are we doing on GovCap? Okay, we're getting close, but we're not over it yet. Okay. Yeah, I think somebody... I think maybe Great Britain got Burgundy, and then Austria got Bohemia, or Hungary. No, Bohemia's up. Not Bohemia. So Austria got Hungary, I think. Maybe somebody else. Or do you think they got Burgundy too? I don't know. I'm like really curious what's going on in Europe. It's like sometimes hard to parse stuff. Alright, let's provoke you. Who else can we provoke? Over here. Can we do a naval doctrine? Bamanis, they make the alliance and then they're like, nah, we're just playing. What a tease. That's probably good for us. Okay, let's go deal with these Khorassani guys too. And you... Okay, Afghan separatists are next. And city ones, okay. And you steal maps, guys? I never steal maps. Don't you get AE from stealing maps? Or is that EU5? I never steal maps. I don't... I can try it. With my luck, the spy's gonna get caught. And the Ottomans are gonna be Angry about it. Okay. Get back to drilling. Let's check autonomy. I think we've got some work to do there. Sure enough, we do. Let's look at culture. I think we promote Cindy culture here. And keep working on conversions. And then do we think we might work on deving next. I'm gonna go back to focusing admin next year. Okay, we eclipsed Delhi like we thought we would, which means we can add Jaunpur. We could add Transox, but I'm gonna add Jaunpur. Okay. Yeah, the units in neighboring regions is a pain in the butt. I don't think I'm messing around with that, guys. We'll find out when we find out. The suspense will build character. Bengal, Gujarat, whatever. Oh, here we go. No. Oh no. For Mogistan. Where the heck is Mogistan? It's this one? It's this one? Is he gonna call in his buddy? Oh man. Oh man, and we have a coalition that could deck us too. Well, we're definitely going Mill 13. He's probably already on it. Of course he is. Well, so are we. Rough. The Ottomans decking us in 1562 over this nonsense. It's not even his claim. It's for... Here, well, let's see what he wants. I don't think we're going to do this. Oh, there's nothing we can give him right now. What? Look at this. He doesn't even want anything. Return course. He likes a lot of return course. He's just a troll. Look at this stuff. He's just a troll. They will not accept anything we can offer them right now. Yeah, he wants to go get the occupation for his islet or something. Why does Persia have a province down here? What is going on? I think Persia is going to be asked to join this. It's going to get real interesting. We do have a disciplined guy on deck. Well, here we go. Here we go. I guess let's stage in the West. Persia's getting called. I'd be shocked if Persia doesn't get called. I almost think we prep for Persia. We're not going to be sieging down Ottoman provinces. I think we just go for a white peace. I'm not marching to Constantinople. Or... yeah. So let's actually counter-espionage him. Add my new territory to Parliament. That's what you guys are concerned with, is adding adding stuff to Parliament? Don't we have bigger fish to fry than parliamentary representation? Here you go. I'll do it for you. Full representation. There you go. I think that's it. I'd like to clean these borders up. What do you guys you guys think Persia joins? I'm like 80% confident Persia's in on this. There's gonna be a lot of guys showing up. Now his fleet may not be here. Should we train? If only someone had been advising me to build up a strong fleet, we'd be like in much better shape. You guys don't think Persia joins? I hope you're right. Should we get the galley guys, free oarsmen? It's only 82, sure. Oh, there's already a fort. No, I'm way ahead of you guys. There's already a fort on Hormuz. Built that thing early. I like a fort here. You can do some cheesy nonsense with that. It's gonna take him a while to lead those guys over here, I think. Where do we want to dev? Hey, thanks, Egg. I appreciate that. And need all the help we can get here. We're gonna do it over here, right? We can't go to level 3 center of trade, though, is the only problem. Maybe we dev after the war. Autos shouldn't have navy here. So you think, do we stay in for now? Deving during war is crazy? No, it's not crazy. We dev during wars all the time. Now, not mill dev. I was gonna dev with. We're gonna do something. We overpay. I don't really want to overpay for that. I also want to go admin. Need to wait till November. We could wait for like one stack to show up and then pop these guys out. We could do Hormuz games. I think Hormuz games are going to be actually key in this war. Oh no, Persia gave mill access. Never mind. I was hoping because he's like, oh, we have a border down here. No, Persia gave access so he can attack us anywhere along the Western Front. All right, call the shot. Here, I'm gonna pull back one province then. Let's go. I could cliffhanger you guys. All right, let's see the Ottoman War in the next episode. I did not think we'd be fighting the Ottomans this episode. Does he actually know what he wants yet? No. This is troll. Where are his guys? You guys are just chilling. Wait, I thought everybody had a seat. We missed one. And by we, I mean I missed one. Where is Sada? Did I not add these? Fail. That's my bad. I didn't add the Cindy land. Yes, war goal is Moghustan over here. Okay. Is there lag? It's saying I have good no drop frames and the YouTube thing is saying excellent. So I don't know. You're not missing much though because the Ottomans haven't shown up yet. Oh yeah, we can give that one seat back. Seat for everybody. Okay, I think that now. 57. There's a way, okay, now YouTube is telling me, please use a keyframe frequency of 4 seconds or less. I haven't done anything different with keyframes, so it's weird. Is this a sign? Is this a sign to continue in the next episode, guys? What I was gonna say was, where can you see how many provinces you have? Like total. I know there's someplace. Because we have 57 parliament seats out there. Here, let me read this whole thing. Keyframes are not being sent often enough, which can cause buffering. Alright guys, let me try changing something here. Changing settings on the fly. I'm not even sure if it'll let me. I don't think it will. Army force limit will show you. Yes. 57 provinces. Okay. Yeah, Ledger would too, wouldn't it? Oh man, Punjab ideas are super good. 10% morale, religious unity, cab compatibility, goods produced, trade efficiency, production efficiency, manpower, and they're big ones too. See, 20%, 15%, stab cost, cav cost, and then discipline at the very end. So yeah, I would say super good. Okay, is saying back to excellent. Has the chop kind of resolved for you guys? Maybe. That's kind of weird. I've never seen that particular notification before. Still choppy, really? Huh. Oh, here we go. Ottoman troops have crossed the border. Still choppy. I wonder if we should continue this in the next episode. I know it's like such a cliffhanger, like, oh, Ottomans just decked you, but it's getting a bit late here, and we've been going for like 3 hours 20, so it's not like a short stream. I know, guys, look at this army comp. 145, 70, 166k. He's got more cannons than infantry by 21,000. That's a funny comp. But he's here. Let's check his quality real quick. I mean, guys, the quality's not even close. Especially if we switch to Discipline Advisor, which we have on deck here. I think this war is fine. The annoying thing is that we don't really want anything from the Ottomans, and also to take anything, you know, I'm not marching to Syria and Anatolia. Like, I'm not marching through Persia for this. So the most we would get them is money, which we could get. You can get that without too much trouble. So I'm also kind of losing my voice. I don't know why. I've been trying to drink water, but I feel like I'm losing it a little bit. So I'm actually, guys, I'm going to cliffhanger you on this one. I don't usually do it. I kind of hate to do it. But between it getting late and the tech issues here and my voice seems like it's trying to give out, I think that's a sign. So let's keep it going. what is today? Tuesday. Let's do maybe like Thursday night. Let's do Thursday night at the usual time, and I'll put the link in Discord. So another eventful session. I wasn't sure what to expect out of these. Like, are we going to get decked? Are we going to be at peace? Like, if we get decked, is it a 1v1? Is it a dog pile? And we really had a little bit of everything. We had some econ early on, some deving and building. Then we had a 1v1 with Transox. Then we had a dogpile war, and now we got this funky Ottoman thing. So, yeah, this run is kind of keeping us on our toes, but we're off to a good start. I mean, we got a lot of dev. This is a survivable war. We'll be fine. But yeah, let's keep it going. Episode 6, Thursday night, and yeah, thanks for watching. Thanks for hanging out.